All right, so then I saw a lot of people talk about it this morning, some in my Discord and some in DMs, and then also a bit on the stream. So we need to talk about this. Now this is the second time I'm making this video, so it kind of feels a bit repetitive, but I think it's good that you guys know for the chance that it does happen, right? I think that is very important. So right now, let's look at the current global timeline, all right? So we have here up until Megumi. Bro, Megumi really likes yapping, bro. He really likes yapping. My god. I need to make sure it's not Megumi anymore. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna have Itadori for now. It's just been in every single video he's been doing that. Jeez. So Megumi is coming. Well, he's out, right? He came out today, and he's gonna be ending the 28th. Okay. Now, if we go to the profile, we're gonna see something a bit fishy, right? Because if we go to edit and we go to frames. Well, you're gonna see that Yuta, okay, come out like these frames, or I guess the titles, right, are all added in, right? So you got Yuta, you got the Kama Rika. I'm guessing this one too, but I don't really see the correlation. It's been a while, right? It's been a while since I watched it. Then you got Suguru Geto. Now you might be like, okay, but that might have just been there. Like they might have just added it from launch, right? But if we go back to day 2 or day 3, we could see here that it was not there, right? You could see Kaido, right? You could see Kaido in the blue, and then you could see the curse technique where right next to Kaido, and then you can see the stubborn Jujutsu sorcerer, and then it goes to Yuta, right? And then it goes to Yuta. So they added 6, by the way. You could see progress 4 out of 109, where here it's 0 out of 103. So they added 6, right? It's clear as day that these were added in after the fact, right? So yeah, this might confirm Yuta next. You decide what you will with this, but I think it's very important, right? Because in every single video I'm posting, people are saying, oh, I summoned, oh, I did 2 pulls, oh, I did this, I did that. But if you expect you to come next, you might not do as much, that's for sure. So yeah, Yuta, I think, and Geto are essentially confirmed. I think we could say by this. I mean, listen, there was some talks of the scrap, right, of them like scrapping it, but then at the same time, I believe, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but in Quest sometimes you saw a JJK0 here, which means that they had the files, but the thing is, even having the files doesn't mean it would be released, okay? So that was like the main problem. Some content creators brought it up that he might be scrapped, okay, and like I'm like, I agree with that, it's a possibility, but also now it does seem like JJK0 might be for Christmas, okay? Which, if they sped this up, that to me is starting to be fine if we consider the fact that, well, if we look at it, Megumi's banner is ending the 28th, right? It's ending the 28th. It's ending in 12 days, right? So if it's ending the 28th, hello, Sakurai. So if it's ending the 28th, right? Then that means we'll have like a good like 4 weeks to really get through the event. But they could easily maybe put Geto first, or have Yuta be like a week before as like a Christmas special, or Geto be the Christmas unit, right? So they could do some stuff, right? Maybe they'll put someone else before, right? To me, okay, this might be a bit crazy, but this is one scenario that I see happening, right? We're gonna go to the timeline on JP. This is one scenario, right? They speed ahead to give Itadori, okay? They speed ahead to Itadori, then they go back and give us the full celebration. So it's Itadori, then it's SRs for a bit, and then like 10 days later it's Yuta, and then it's Geto, okay? Right, and this would, like, I don't know, if they do Itadori, then SRs, then Yuta, then that probably, Yuta, like, is gonna probably lead into Christmas or New Year's, right? One of the two. That's my personal guess as of right now, okay? Now, let's talk about something else very important that I think not many people are acknowledging, or not many people know, okay? And that's, if you go to announcements, you're going to see a couple of interesting things. If we head down to Megumi's banner, nope, that's not his banner. This is his, nope, not that, this. We scroll down all the way to the bottom. It's going to say, Incomplete Domain Megumi Fushiguro and Rest for the Adults are scheduled to be added to other gachas, such as Phantom Parade gacha, the standard, but the specific probability and date have not been determined yet. In addition, Incomplete Domain Megumi Fushiguro will be added to Piece of Soul Shard Exchange at that time. Details will be notified when each gacha is held in the future. Alongside that, it has the exact same message in Junpei's banner, okay? So these guys are being added to the standard at some point. Now, this is something we know, okay? This is something very important because I think it changes how a lot of people are going to summon in this game, right? Because if we look in September, they added it, right? Right here, it's added, okay? It's crazy that I'm starting to know the dates. I haven't even played JP and I know when things came out. That's insane to me. So they added all of these guys with most of the recollections. For example, we have the two that we've gotten so far and they're rated up. So keep that in mind. Now, I think that they could cut this, right? Why not? Like, just make it after like every 4 units. Honestly, it's the best thing. Every 4 units, cut it. Like, instead of releasing in one bulk, every 4 units, cut it, add it to standard. Okay, 4 more units, cut it, add it to standard. 4 more, cut it, add it to standard. That would be really sick. Now, because the thing is, we'd be waiting till like August to get this. August, y'all, of next year, if it's the same schedule. So it's not going to be the same, okay? So we're going to get it earlier, and I think this gives me a bit of hope, right? This gives me a bit of hope that it's going to happen to where you won't really need Megumi right now because he'll be there later when Tower comes out or around when Tower comes out. I think that's something very important, okay? Now, getting back on the point of Yuta, I definitely feel like he should be soon, / his, like, celebration should be next, okay? Now, I would say, in my opinion, this is just, this is my thoughts. I really think that either after 5 days, we'll have the SR banner confirmed for the JJK0 SR banner, and then 10 days later is Yuta. So Yuta either is in 15 days or is in about 20 days, right? That's my personal guess, okay? I think it's either going to be when these banners end or when Megumi ends. Now, the thing is, they might be fine just letting these banners end because no one really summoned for them anyway. And it's like Megumi, people have summoned on, people want, people like him. So I think that it makes sense even that after Megumi's banner ends is when we get JJK0. That's my personal final guess. And I think it should hold up to be true, but we'll have to see. We're going to have to see. I think they realized that they pushed too much, right? They pushed too much. People complained. And for them to give such an immediate, like, fix for the bug and just see people complain and ban so many people, they know that people are pissed, okay? And when people are pissed, they will probably start doing things differently. I think that's something we could definitely say. So, I mean, that's good. That's good. Now, I'd say that most people should still save for Yuta. If you did a couple multis on Megumi, you know why you're going to be fine, actually? Because they seem to have increased the rewards that we get from events. Okay, I talked about this already, but literally, if we go to where shadows fall, we're getting an extra 500 cubes from the event, right? Minimum. Because here, we're getting 100, 350, 500. Now, 500 might not seem like a lot, but then you also count the fact that they gave a multi in that event, right? They gave a free multi. So that's great. That's an extra multi for you to have in the Megumi event. But then there's a story event here, which means they could add another 500 or even 1,000 if they really want to. And then even further, there's another map event, which they could increase the rewards further. I really believe this was on purpose that they added the extra cubes, but I could be wrong, but I would like to think so, right? There's a lot of free cubes that I feel like I'm getting. Like, the amount of cubes we're getting from this is nice, okay? Like, look at this. Like, 300, 600, 900, plus the 500 from the story, and then we're going to get probably another, like, 600 here. So, like, you're getting at least a good 2,500 from the story event, and they're giving free polls, so I don't know. Like, it's starting to look a bit better. But I just hope that they keep on increasing rewards. That would be great. I definitely think that them bringing the bonus out right now is a bit of a fumble. What I would have done, personally, is have Megumi be out. Great, you have 3 events. And then, after 5 days, when these... Oh, I didn't mean to... Yeah, my bad. I meant to click here. So when these 2 banners end, when these 2 events end, when the map event ends and when the story event ends, then they bring in the bonus, because 1 event with the bonus would have been way better than 3, because we are still farming these, right? So it makes people very scared, right? It's like, okay, I have 4 things to put my stamina into. What the hell do I put my stamina into, right? That's the problem. So that's basically it. I just wanted to let you guys know that Yuta does seem to be coming next, or at least very soon. I'd say by Christmas we should have Yuta. That's my personal guess, but you guys let me know. I tried to use reason, and if it makes sense, that's great. If not, let me know down below. We could have a little discussion. But that's going to be it. I really think SR banner is going to be next, either when Itadori and Junpei's banner ends, or when Megumi's banner ends, and then we'll get the SRs, and then 10 days later or so, maybe 5, maybe they'll speed it up a bit. Then we'll get Yuta, and then we'll get Ghetto. Okay, we should get all 3. But yeah, so I think having the same schedule is fine. I don't really mind that. Like we'll probably be like we'll be advanced. That's fine. I don't mind being advanced if they catch up a bit. It's fine. What I hope they do with the catch up though is use it smartly, or is that even a word? Use it efficiently and just do this, but earlier, right? Put these units on the standard earlier. That's what they should do, and that's what I hope they do. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and sub if you're new. Bye-bye.